Guys, it is official. Edge somehow released on iOS devices early, and some people even got a fucking physical edition before that. The cover art I have, it's just too much at the moment, okay? It's just complete fucking crazy at the moment. I'm currently sitting here. It's 11 a.m. where I am, okay, 20 past 11. And the whole night main Discord was flooded with images and screenshots and text, and it was unbelievable. The things that this magazine has given us is just like more news than we've had in like 2 years. It's bloody unbelievable. And today I just want to go through the images that I've got. I probably won't have everything. I probably won't have every information. If I want to do every information, I would probably sit here like 20 hours. So I'm just gonna analyze these new screenshots and let's get on with the party. So the first screenshot we have, sorry it's a bit crunchy. Hornet again in the tower. We've already seen that in the reveal trailer with these enemies. And it seems there's this new smaller enemy on the top here, which we didn't see before. The background looks very gloomy. Again, maybe a Greymore location. We've got the interior designs, which look really cool. Again, before I start, the design and the art and the what Ari and William said, I love these guys so much. They are incredible. They are unbelievable. We've got a boomerang kind of maybe thing going on here. It looks like some kind of tool. And the spikes, what the fuck? Why is it spiky? It looks so weird. Is that just a design choice? Is that maybe something that Hornet can equip? I don't know. I have no idea. So that was the first one. Then we have these two, which are incredible. So first we have the core forest again, with seemingly some caverns and some structures. Again, the chains, which I noted in some previous stuff. We've got these enemies, which were originally from Grotto, I think. Again, what's with the HUD? What's going on here? We've got the free needles again as a tool. And this new enemy, which looks like a shielded enemy from Green Path in the first installment of Hollow Knight. We've got the symbol Falun here again, Hornet with her fucking incredible slash. This looks really amazing. Then we go up to Clover Grove, which we already have. I don't know if you guys remember that one spewing enemy, which spew kind of goo from the top of the area or from the room. That is the same area it seems, but here the clovers and stuff, and we've got these new little enemies it seems, these kind of moss bugs. Again, HUD, what's going on here? What the fuck? Why? We've got more of these extensions to the silk meter. We've got the needle, even though it seems there are no lifeblood hearts here, which is a bit weird, but maybe she can activate it. We've got some gooey stuff, I don't know what it could be. And it seems like there's this pool of acid again and these weird bugs, and it's, oh my god, what is happening, guys? It's too much information. Next screenshot, we've got a new enemy in some sort of green location, but it doesn't look like the Moss Grotto or the Clover Grove, so it's probably a new location. We've got some kind of bags here, which are, I don't know, maybe some powder or some fucking magic pouches or something. Again, what's with these bloody items that we have here? It looks so weird. And the HUD again, maybe a tool that can do that. The silk bar has no end here, so maybe that's also a new thing. We've got an NPC here, and the text under the NPC actually said that Hornet plays to a friend, and that friend actually tells her that pilgrims might be attacking her, so that the pilgrims up to the Citadel are actually attacking Hornet. And what Edge magazine basically wrote is that these pilgrims are actually carrying silk up to the Citadel and also play melodic tunes, so they like playing music. Again, something that Hornet is doing here. So music is again a very important part in this game and will probably help us open up new areas. Then we have the first screenshot that was posted on the Hollow Knight main Discord, which is a new toolbar. We've got this kind of tool, whatever it is, looks like basically it looks similar to a scissor, and this kind of weird ball, maybe some poison or something in the blue category. We saw that one before, which was here. So that one's here again. Then we have the crest type Reaper. So basically we have these kind of crests that are specific items that are kind of bundled. We have the throwing needles 12, the big kind of attack that Hornet maybe can do with her sword, these moss berries or moss bombs, maybe something, I don't know, and some weird kind of spiky thing which looks pretty awesome. Regarding the background, we can see this kind of hut, so this is most definitely in the Moss Grotto, and we can see here chakra, I believe, because in another screenshot we can also see it, which will come later. So this is definitely the Moss Grotto. Then we have some where they talk about the rosaries, which is basically a banking system where you can kind of get these rosary strings, and on these rosary strings you can put your money, and this money, or well, the rosaries, you can actually save beyond death. So if you have these strings, then here, what it says, while strung, the beads remain yours if you die. So you keep your money if you die, which is good. And probably you can somehow get it back if you die, I think, maybe. And they say here this funny story that William pays 120 beads to make 100 bead strong rosary. So basically you can keep 100 rosaries beyond death, but he has to pay 120 beads. And you have these kind of banking spots, he says, or useful if you find a bench that you must pay in beads to unlock, blah blah. Or here it says, and some vendors will string them up for you, so you can pay them a small amount and get them put back onto strings. So these strings are basically our banks, our kind of keep our money beyond death stuff. Then we have this boss, which is from I want to find the screenshot now. There, this one. This is the last judge. That's the boss name, the last judge. So basically maybe someone that is in a very religious location that might judge Hornet. Some people speculated it might be the actually the vault, which was teased in the December 13th blog post. We've got a dead enemy here, of course. These two fellas, I forgot their names right now. It's too many informations right now, so I'm kind of fucking screwed. We have the Moss Grotto again, pretty typical. It seems the flying enemy has been placed here. I don't know if it was there before. I want to go back to the old screenshots, blah blah. We've got so much to talk about. Jesus. So then we have this next location, again, Forest of Bones. Forest of Bones, they actually said it's the second location in the game. So it's right after the Moss Grotto, and you get the Forest of Bones somewhere here to the left probably. So it's very close to the beginning parts of the game. You've got these weird statues in the background. Hornet is kind of looking similar to them in a way. The thing here again looks a bit weird. The silk, it looks like it has no end, which is a bit weird. Maybe Hornet died before, so that could be it. We have Trobio here again. Here it says, they describe Trobio here a bit, so it's from, they were inspired by Matt Trobiani, where the name comes from, Trobio Trobiani. And he basically comes on the stage and proceeds to do a lot of stupid things, and set to a goofy accompaniment by Christopher Larkin, and he's voiced actually by Matt Trobiani as well, so that's where the character gets his kind of name from. We already knew that he was flamboyant, but he's now also a bit goofy. And then we have the new Greymore location again with these two. Something with Stead, I think, but whatever. And it's really crazy. This new enemy that kind of seems to slam the ground, maybe. It looks super weird and super scary. Again with the we've got this thing which we already saw in the riddles. We've got the spike again. So much new stuff. It's incredible, guys. I'm saying it again. I had that before. And here's a new part of a text that was very interesting for me. Suffice it to say that there's more to explore once we make it to the top then. Yeah, Pelin says. The initial hook is to get to the Citadel, which is at the top of the world. And then you know the next thing players might be presented with is get to the top of the Citadel. Gibson interjects, you're saying too much, and Pelin laughs, is that too much? So basically the Citadel isn't even the end of the game. It's basically like the first Hollow Knight boss fight and the first ending in Hollow Knight, where you basically have to actually find another ending maybe, or maybe have to reach even more locations. Like, how crazy is that? This game is so big. This game is going to be so huge. Then again, this very interesting part of the text, which is a bit to the Weavers. Part of what Hornet's doing is she's lost her traditional strength, and the Weavers, or what's left of them, are helping her to restore it. So the Weavers seem to have been decimated by some kind of maybe attack or catastrophe. and the Weavers are helping Hornet on her journey with powers maybe, or maybe we get to see a few Weavers who help us with some magic kind of stuff. We already knew that the Weavers were going to be important, but it seems they are very important in this game. Then we again have a few HUDs here, new screenshots. On the Hornet left, Hornet throwing a charmingly customized Farloom pin. Eagle-eyed readers will notice a drill sharp tool is equipped. This appears to be different from another drill attack that Hornet can perform with her body, where she becomes something like a spinning top and descends towards the enemies, which is basically on the right. This seems to be a Citadel location. We see this enemy, this cultist, or well, cast figure, throwing some kind of needle at her from another direction, which looks really cool. Again, we already saw that in the background for the reveal trailer. And then we have the kind of Greymore location. We already saw these bells, so maybe it's close to the city. It looks kind of like Cess location a bit, but these weird things in the background are new. We've got these weird these look like actual bugs and not like these fellas. These look like actual bugs that be in the real world. And here we can see Hornet throwing a very cool pin. It seems to be this one maybe. A few masks here again with the spiked kind of HUD. Jesus Christ, it's so much. Then we've got the city again, which we already also saw in the reveal trailer. There seems to be a new kind of character holding maybe some kind of also pins. Yeah, she's holding pins, I think, or they are holding pins. A new house to enter, climbing these houses. They look so beautiful. I must really say this is a fantastic art done by Ari and William. This is really amazing, I must say. It looks fantastic. Then we have this new location with a new NPC. This looks kind of like a house maybe, with a few pilgrims obviously sitting here, there, and there. This looks like a character you might be able to talk to, so maybe here it says, are much more detailed, deeper backwards into the dark and reacting to Hornet's influence. In one area, Rosary's dangling from the ceiling sway as you brush past, beads scattering if hit. So there's this kind of environment reacting, which we didn't have. Well, we did have it in the last game, but this is going to be much more extensive, it seems. In another, cable stretch between cogs wobble convincingly. Having a dedicated programmer has worked wonders. So Team Cherry have really stepped up their game when it comes to like the programming and stuff, and the new designs and how the environment reacts to Hornet. Hornet is a lot bigger than the Knight, a lot faster, and they're trying to accustom for that. So the world will be a lot bigger. Again, this looks like something I want to explore in a second. Then we have the Bone Bottom section. This is a simpler form of bench, but we've shown a holy bench, which is a new type of bench it seems. It rises out of the floor automatically when approached, and you're able to string up rosary beads currently at a built-in station. These safe spots, inspired by Castlevania and Metroid's safe rooms, have always been a chance for Team Harry to play with players' expectations, but it can never stop at just one impressive bench. Unsurprisingly, we ended with like 100 different benches. 100 different benches. What the fuck is going on with these people? They are incredible. The work ethic, my god. This one, we didn't see that one before. It looks like it's holding some kind of holy kind of plate or something. It looks so weird. It looks like Sherma's hat a bit. And we can see Chakra is also resting in Bone Bottom, which might be the first location where we meet her. The bench wasn't there before, which is interesting. Oh my god, guys, it looks so cool. This is amazing. We've got more screenshots here again. This one we already had before. This one is from the detox. The environment looks a lot more detailed than in the demo. Oh my god, guys! What 100 different benches? As said, it was highlighted here again. And we've got the HUDs, and we've got a kind of completion, a kind of summary of all that is said, or a lot of that is said. So Team Cherry's Hex game will not be Hollow Knight related, so the one after Silksong probably. Team Cherry are like Castlevania Lords of Shadow, that's a good information. Hornet will have the ability to perform tasks for NPCs, keep tracks of tasks you've completed through notice boards around Farloom, not replacing organic questlines from the first Hollow Knight. Instead of rescuing grubs from jars, now you rescue fleas that get themselves into little scraps. Hornet's quests are fully customizable, can be easily changed to reflect your playstyle, trying to create a game that's accessible to new players but also matches the difficulty of the original game. Tricks such as sting shards, pimpilla bombs, straight pins can be crafted at benches from shards gathered from defeated enemies. The objective of the game is to climb the Citadel, but there will be many other lands, which will be important, I think. Hollow Knight composer Christopher Larkin returns, we already knew that, and start the game having lost many of your powers, so you need to regain them. And again, this has a lot of great screenshots and artwork as well. I implore you guys, if you have the money, buy this magazine, please, I beg you. It's been already sold out once. I think they're trying to get some new copies at the moment. That's kind of my stand right now. Guys, you have to get it, okay? It's amazing. This is just honestly incredible. And I can't say too much. Yeah, here's it again, the quote. There are many other lands. I'm not sure how much we want to say other than there's a variety of strange places that you get to go to. Guys, this is really incredible. This is honestly so amazing that they're doing that and that they did that. It's honestly, that was the last screenshot. It's fantastic. Thank you so much, Team Cherry. And if you have the money, go buy it right now. To close this video and buy it, I beg you. For the rest of you, thanks for watching and speak to you soon. I hope that we can analyze this stuff further. And speak soon. Goodbye.